Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Bob, as usual. Welcome to my channel, Bigfoot Recon. We are out here in an undisclosed location. Hey, look, I got my walking stick back. Anyway, just thought I'd sit here and actually, I hope this is working okay. Uh, have a little chat. A few days ago, I posted something on Facebook, and some people agreed with me. Other people didn't really like what I had to say. And so I thought I'd talk about it a little bit out here. Uh, I put a post out about what what necessitates somebody to be called an expert. And right off the bat, my opinion is nobody's truly an expert. And some of the so-called experts agree that there's no such thing as an expert. And yet there's other people out there who say, this person's an expert, that person's an expert. And mainly, it's people who are popular. The ones you see in the documentaries, the one who makes the documentaries, and those people. I'm not saying they're experts, and I'm friends with a lot of these people, to be honest with you. And they don't claim to be experts. They are very knowledgeable. And a lot of them, fortunately, live in areas that, that allows them to be out in the field more than a normal person. And or they have jobs that allows them to be out in the field more than the average and normal person. You know? But there's also a lot of people, and I'm friends with a lot of them on Facebook, who I would say are self-proclaimed experts. And there's a difference. There are people who have habitual sightings, and they don't claim to be experts, but they're fortunate enough to live in an area where they have a lot of sightings, and that's great. I, unfortunately, don't live in an area like that. I have to drive a little ways because, as you know, I'm from Northwest Ohio, and this is not known as a Bigfoot area. Now, granted, I only have to drive a little ways, maybe an hour from here, and I'm in some really hot Bigfoot spots. But, at any rate, my opinion, to be considered an expert, you would, sorry, I'm kind of resting this on a tree. You need to be like a Jane Goodall who, basically lived with the chimpanzees for 10 years. That's another thing I got bitched at about is when I made my post on Facebook, I accidentally said gorillas, and I knew she was chimpanzees. And of course, you got the people out there who like to make themselves better than everybody else, and let me have it. She didn't do gorillas. She studied chimpanzees, which I knew that. Sorry, I misquoted myself, so kill me. Sorry for being shaky, too. Oops. But, any rate, what necessitates an expert? Like I said, you got to be somebody like Jane Goodall. I mean, even Dr. Jeff Meldrum, he doesn't claim to be an expert. Like I said a few seconds ago, there's a lot of great and experienced enthusiasts. They don't claim to be experts neither. And like I said, there are a lot of people who, like to claim themselves as experts, and there's a lot of know-it-alls. Oh boy, is there a lot of know-it-alls out there, and to the point that it gets kind of annoying, actually. Let me set this thing down here. And come on, folks. If there are experts, to be honest with you, I would think they would be government officials. I don't want to go conspiracy here, because that's one thing I never wanted to go with this post in my videos. I never wanted to go, be a conspiracist. But if there are government officials somewhere deep down in the catacombs of the Smithsonian, I suppose, and I'm sure the government have bodies where they have studied them, but anyway, I don't want to go there. But if there were any experts, they would be the ones, and they're not going to announce that, at least not for a long time, anyway. Like I said, there are some people who are fortunate that have habitual sightings where they live, and they live in areas where they do see them. Even they don't claim to be experts, But at any rate, there are no experts. There really isn't. Okay, there's just there's some people, like I said, they do know more than others because they are out there, and fortunately, they get to spend more time. But that doesn't make them experts, So that's really all I gotta say about it. If you guys don't agree with me, you can leave a comment, there, wherever. While you're doing that, you can also hit like and subscribe too. And but that's basically all I gotta say about experts. Uh, Another topic I'd like to get on, and I don't want to make people mad or anything like that, but I have a lot of friends on Facebook, and man, some of you guys, I'm not going to mention any names, but you really got to get off those pedestals you put yourselves on, and these are the know-it-alls, I guess. I'm not trying to start nothing, but and y'all know what I'm talking about. You get these people, you say something or post something or anything like that, and they're like, no, that's not what they do. This is the reason why they do it. And this is the reason why they do that. Why do they do this? Because this is why. You shouldn't say stuff like that, man, because honestly, you really don't know. So, why do you do that? I mean, personally, I think it's people that's out there trying to make a name for themselves. They want to be the ones you see, in the documentaries and the TV shows and stuff that, are out there. They're trying to make names for themselves, and personally, I think they're going about the wrong way. I don't do this to make a name for myself. I don't do this to try to claim fame, anything like that. The reason I make these videos is because people ask me to. So I do it. And I admit it's fun to do. I unfortunately I don't live in an area where there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings. I'm not saying there isn't. I don't live far from areas where there's Bigfoot sightings. It's a little dry for me. And, sometimes I just can't make it. That's like this weekend. Last weekend, if y'all saw my videos, I went to the Bigfoot conference with my good friend Todd. And I didn't videotape the conference. It was just too noisy. But Todd and I went out and I shot a couple of short videos. And it just so happened that one of the videos, we did find a footprint. And that was cool. And I shoot these videos not, to show evidence. I mean, I'm out there looking, But that doesn't mean I'm going to find any evidence. But I do my videos because there's people out there that live in areas where they can't get out, or maybe they physically can't get out. They may be handicapped or just unable. And I try to make them real. Because I don't edit. That's that's because I don't know how. I've said that before. I'll learn. I just need to spend more time on my computer. If there's anybody that lives out here by me and knows things about Apple computers, let me know. I will pay you to show me how to operate an Apple. But anyway, back to what I do. I do this because I have fun doing it. And some of you people, like I said, uh, get off that pedestal you're on. And quit acting like why they do this and why they do that. Because nobody really knows. Everything is theory and speculation. So you need to stop. Because you don't make yourself look good. I mean, there might be certain people that, make go ooh and ah and all that, but come on, man. We need to be real. We need to quit fighting among each other, okay? And, we should all work together. We all need to be a team. This isn't a competition. Let's work together and put our thoughts together and talk and discuss, not argue and call each other liars and say you're wrong, because we don't know. That's like earlier today, a friend of mine put a post out there. I'm not going to name names of people. Ugh. And I may regret this, but they made a post about finding a bunch of bear tracks in their area, and which is kind of cool. Well, somebody made a comment on their post says, "Well, if there's bear tracks, there ain't gonna be no Bigfoot around the area because of the bears." That's not true. And I put a comment, out there like, how can you say that? How do you know? Where did you get that information from? And I won't say it started a argument, but we had, we didn't have words. We just made some comments back and forth, and the guy, he's a nice guy, but he started contradicting himself, and I let him know, hey, now you're starting to contradict yourself. But it all ended up good. We'll probably end up being friends. But you gotta watch your remarks you make. I mean, because again, everything we say is basically theory and speculation, and we got to keep it at that. We got to stop fighting amongst each other. There's so many people out there that try to disprove everybody's thoughts and theories, and we shouldn't do that. We should get together, and like I said, work as a team, man. Collaborate with each other. I hope that came out right. Set that out of the way. We just need to work together and just get along with each other. But anyway, I don't know how much more I can say here, but and there's another short little thing I want to say. There are people out there that like to. It seems like when they go out, and every time they go out, they take pictures, and it seems to be, everywhere they go, there's a squatch. That's a squatch. And every little stick they see on the ground or up against a tree. Well, Bigfoot did that. Bigfoot did that. That's something else, And I'm not gonna lie, because I've taken pictures and I've posted certain stick structures that are questionable. Did Bigfoot do it? I have no clue. But, some of them I can't say Mother Nature does it because they just, it's kind of bizarre. I mean, but, that's all just, again, theory and speculation and all that. So, but, some of us, I think we just need to slow down and think about it. I mean, if you want to post it, fine. If I see some stick structures, I'd never say that, Bigfoot did that. I may say, well, that wasn't done by Mother Nature. Something did that. Because I don't know. There's people, I do think Bigfoot do make little things out of twigs and vines and stuff where they might, some little things, but, and may, like, sort of gift certain people that live in special areas where they do tend to have a lot of Bigfoot activities. But some of these people, they start saying, well, this stick structure that they left on trail means this. This structure they left on the trail means that. And this, come on now, really? How can you say that? I mean, yeah, I know there are certain structures that the Native Americans and, First Nations people left as trail markers that, signify certain things on trails for other, Native Americans and First Nation people to see, telling them, but, and yeah, there are things I have seen and read where it says, they can communicate with each other, but again, that's interpretation and theory. So these people that post out, this is why they did that, stop, because you don't know. And there are gullible people saying, oh my God, really? Well, you know what? I'm not one of those people. If you people are going to do that, and I know I'm pissing some of you people off because you're going to see this and say, what the fuck? Oh, sorry. But at any rate, it is what it is. And I'm not trying to make people mad. I just want, people to think a little more. And, let's work together. And if you're going to make statements like that, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I don't want you blowing smoke up my ass, and I'm not going to blow smoke up anybody else's ass. But if you're going to make statements like that, I want proof. I want documented proof. I mean, if you can tell me somebody, an authority figure, I'm not going to say expert, that, has figured this out, I want to see, their documentation on it, Then, maybe, then only maybe, I might agree with you. But other than that, I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's just there's no way. But at any rate, I'm hoping maybe next week, weather cooperating and my arthritis cooperate. That's why I didn't go out. The last couple of days, the weather's been great, and then we had a little front come in and with a lot of rain, and it got a little cooler and stuff. And well, at my age and as beat up as I am from the kind of work I've done over the past 40 years, yeah, I'm pretty beat up, and my body lets me know about it. Yeah, I ain't no spring chicken, and I ain't no, Superman. As you can tell, I'm a lard ass. I ain't afraid to admit it, But all right, folks, I want you to go out, take a kid out in the woods, let them enjoy the wilderness, get them off the video games and let them experience life. Let them get dirty. Let them get banged up, scratched up knees. what the hell? We did. We're still here. You know, let kids be kids. Take them out. And, and you others, get out there. Do what you got to do. Enjoy life. Get out in the woods, and just enjoy yourself. You never know. You can make history. So get out there. Have a great time. Go make history. And I'll talk to you later. And I'll also, real quick, I want to make a shout out to all my other people with their YouTube channels and their podcasts. Too numerous to mention, because every time I do, I forget some or others and everything. I should make a list on that. With that said, y'all take care. Have a great day. God bless you. Love you. Bye.